I've never been happier to not be a Target shopper. Like, I don't even have to boycott because I've been not shopping at Target. Like,
welcome on another episode, you guys. And if you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in. This video is going to be a continuation from the last video. If you haven't checked that video out, please go check it out because it is the conversation surrounding Target rolling back their DEI, which means that they'll be able to select people based on race, sexuality, and all of that. They are going to be taking people in based on merit. We all know the people who fall into the merit bracket, so this is not new at all. You know, one of the top celebrities that have a product that people buy a lot in Target is Tabitha Brown. So she came online to suggest something because, you know, they are still in business, and she said that Black people can still walk into Target to get their product. Black people can still walk into Target to get Black-owned businesses and support the business they want to support. And people claim that that is so tone deaf and so wrong about, because people are fighting for what is going to benefit all of them at this point. And they want to boycott Target. This sparked a lot of conversation. Later the day, I saw an update saying that Target has even doubled down to pulling out Black products on their shelf, and people were even making videos showing that so many Black products on their shelf in Target is now on sale. So this still sparked more conversation. So this is going to be a part 2 to our last video, because I feel like it's very, very important as people are having this conversation and even suggesting the way forward in the comment section online. I have put together more clips, so without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
TikTok, what's the word, y'all? Come on, tap in. So Target doubled down and said, not only are we going to end this DEI program, but we're going to roll back and we're going to end bringing on any brands that are Black or minority owned into these stores. And you guys are still online talking about y'all not going to stop shopping at Target and Walmart and these other stores. When I tell y'all this, hear me well. Black people, there's a whole lot of us that ain't going to be able to fucking go. Lead them where they at. You see somebody that say some stupid shit like that, immediately I need you to make a mental note. They ain't to be fucked with. They ain't to be trusted. There's no spine. You understand me? People, white people have studied us for years. They know how we operate. That is why they do the shit that they do, y'all. I remember my first day of high school. I went to a predominantly white all-girl high school that was in River Forest, Illinois. My first day of school, when I started seeing all them white girls get out them fancy cars and shit like that, I remember asking my daddy, like, bro, why would you send me here? He said to study them the way they study us, and then you figure out how to bring that shit back to the neighborhood. From that day to this one, I've been people watching. That's why I talk to y'all the way that I do. That's why I move the way that I do. That's why I can sit at the tables that I sit at and come back and tell my people, hey, this is what's going on. This is how we need to move. When you see people that talk like that are willing to fund their own oppression for some detergent and deodorant, mental check. I can't with you. I can't with you over something as simple as that. See, y'all think all of the relationships that are broken because of things that people have done. There are relationships that I have broken off because of the way my think. Do you hear me? Because if your mind and in your brain, if you think that's okay, we not even in the same lane. I watched Tabitha Brown video and I was with sis. I'm a big fan. I done bought her product. I was with her up until she basically told us not to boycott Target and Walmart because it would hurt Black brands. Instead, she said, we'll just have selective spending. How the fuck does that work? Y'all are too scared of taking the L so that you can have your own. And they bank on that. They know that there's going to be somebody that's going to say, well, you know what? We don't have to pull out completely. Yes, the fuck you do. This is America, my nigga. This is capitalism at its best. You have to hit them in their pockets. You think them white folks is going to be able to sustain Target by themselves? They bank on us. And that dollar. And she said that, and I was like, well, you know what? I can't agree with that. And I won't agree with that. Target and Walmart won't get a dime of my fucking money. Let me tell you something. It's a little Hispanic mom and pop shop on Cermak. When I'm going to my grandma's house, I go in there and buy every fucking thing I need. A gallon thing of detergent, soap, lotion, toothpaste, toothbrushes, everything I need. I done bought a whole 5-piece luggage set from this man. Do you hear me? He ain't got but 4 damn aisles in there. Anything you need, you can get out of that store. You know what hurts us is y'all ain't never willing to go the extra step. I just told y'all this in my live. I tell y'all this in all our videos. I ain't holding nobody accountable for the shit that we do but us. Y'all ain't willing to sacrifice a fucking thing. Y'all are so comfortable with this way of living that you would force people to take your money even after a motherfucker done spit in your face. Now they pissing on you. And you still talking about, well, this is selective outrage. Don't worry about it, check. I know not to fuck with you. I know not to fuck with you. That's backdoor conversation to me. Straight up. When people say all skin folk ain't kin folk, pay attention to the way people think. Not just how they move. Pay attention to the way a motherfucker think. Because that influences how they move. You hear me? Understand this. That if y'all don't pull y'all fucking money from these companies, these are the same people that sit at those tables and make decisions about what happens to us. You mean to tell me it ain't enough of us to start our own fucking store and put all the black brands in that one store? It's a girl on TikTok that made a whole fucking list of black brands. It's 600 black businesses in this girl's PDF. And she made it free. All you gotta do is click the link and download it. You mean to tell me our people, man, my great grandmother is 93 years old. She came here with nothing and a 6th grade education. Not only did she buy her own house, had a lounge. You mean to tell me somebody can come from fucking the backwoods of Mississippi to Chicago, own a house, own a business with a 6th grade education, and we got all this access to information and resources and we ain't doing shit with it? Man, y'all can go to hell. Y'all be mad at all the wrong people. Be mad at yourself. Pay attention to the people around you and how they fucking think and the things that they're talking about. And if they still talking about supporting companies that have openly said they don't fuck with us, know right there. Then we're talking motherfuckers that helped to kill our leaders in the past. Tap in. TikTok, what's the word, y'all? Come on, tap in. So Target doubled down and said, not only are we going to end this DEI program, but we're going to roll back and we're going to end bringing on any brands that are black or minority owned into these stores. And you motherfuckers are still online talking.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Them choosing to divest from the DEI situation is not surprising because they've told those brands like in April of last year that they were going to do this. So it's nothing based off of the current administration is the reason why Target is doing this. Target is doing this because they want to, right? And now that they're actively disenrolling from DEI, they want to basically get rid of all of the black brands that they currently hold on their current stores because they're actively selling them for like 60 to 70% off. So that's how they get rid of us at the store. And now that they're not also as well not accepting new minority or black or, you know what I'm saying, own businesses moving forward, that is how they quiet us out. I just tell people like this. If all of this is going on and you still choose to shop at Target, you're the person that, you're the slave that we would have left behind. You're the slave that would have probably snitched on us just so master could tap you on the forehead. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all the ones that while we were in the Underground Railroad, we would leave you behind just so the slave catchers could leave us the rest alone. Because if you're telling me you see how a company is purposefully taking away money from a brand that is black owned, and instead of saying, okay, cool, I'm going to take my money away from you and I'm going to go direct to the source and put my money into them. Or whatever store that they choose to go to that is going to provide sanctuary to these brands, you know what I'm saying? Which I need Costco to hurry up and jump on this. Spend my money elsewhere. I don't know what else to say, because at what point will black people wake up and say as a collective, let's move as a group in a unit and support each other and not be I'm going to still go shop there. I'm going to still go buy Sims. I'm going to still go to Target. I'm going to still do this, even though it's doing our people a disservice. Like, share, comment. Wake up.
There's been this big debate online about whether or not people should still shop at Target, Walmart, Amazon. But what I noticed is that we're so quick to turn on one another. Like the way they turned on Tabitha Brown when she did that post about her stuff in Target and still supporting the Black businesses inside of Target. This is about every Black owned business that's inside of these stores. How are you going to feel now when you can't even go into these stores and conveniently purchase the products you've been purchasing? Yeah, you can order online. Sure, you can order online, wait 5 to 7 days for it to come in the mail, right? Pay for extra shipping. It's an inconvenience. I had someone get upset and made a comment about my last video where they were saying like, this is for everybody, diversity is for everyone. Yes, diversity is for everyone. It's supposed to include everybody. But unfortunately, Black-owned businesses are the only ones that are being affected. I have not seen yet not one white-owned business who has their product in Target or Walmart who are concerned about their products in those stores, because it's not affecting them, it's affecting us. And I don't understand why people don't get that. It's like the same thing for me when people say all lives matter. When we say Black lives matter, we're not saying other lives don't matter. What we're saying is our lives haven't mattered. That's why we've been, we see our Black men and women being killed by the police. I'm a solution-based person. So for me, what can we do now? Because I see a lot of posts about people saying, oh, why can't they just get their products and do their own thing? It's not that simple. We're talking about major conglomerates. We're talking about retail chains that are huge, right? That most Black-owned small businesses don't have the capital for. It's not that simple. Also, most of these people are under contract with these retailers. So it's also about negotiating out of the contract. Then what do you do with all the product that's still on the shelves? If we don't support the Black-owned businesses inside of Target and Walmart, what will happen is they'll discontinue it for low performance. So until these Black-owned businesses can get their business outside of these retailers, it's a matter of what they can do now. Okay, so for right now, if they're under contract, they may have to stay unless they can negotiate out of their contract. Then once they get out of the contract, there's no telling how much merchandise that they have at these retailers. So they may have to pay back what they receive from these retailers for taking back the product. So until we can cut out the middleman, what can we do? Buy Black. If you shop in any of these retailers, simply buy only from the Black companies.
I don't know if you guys are following this conversation, but even on Instagram and on X, this is a serious conversation going on. I think we all know that Target is one of the top stores that Black people love to shop at. Like, it's like a go-to store for Black people. And I think this is why it is so serious. Like, we shop here a lot. A lot of people shop here. And you guys decided to, do us this disservice, nothing. And it has been sparking a conversation of people asking, please, how about us that don't have any other stores around us? Where do you want us to shop? Where do you want us to go to? Some are suggesting that people need to move to websites. Some have been, showing and showcasing some other stores that Black people can shop at. So this is the reason why this conversation is very important. And Tabitha's Brown video as well, saying that you can go there and do a selective shopping. And this is what the first teach was talking about, how selective spending is not it at all. Like, how is that even going to work? And while they are still talking about rolling back the DEI program and initiative, they said they are pulling out all Black businesses, all Black products on their shelf. Like, it's literally on sales. Like, people have been going there recording and showing that these Black products are literally on sales because they want to get rid of Black people, which is actually not fair. This person said, I joined a Target group on Facebook last year when I was hired. Tabitha Brown tried to join and was not given access because that would be too much power and sway. Plus, Target does not care about DEI. So many people who have worked there as well are coming out to say the same thing, that even before they made it public about this DEI thing, it's not like they actually care. But now they just have like the balls to be open and public about it. Another person said there's a whole Facebook page dedicated to Target. Crazy thing is they're all Black women buying stupid stuff. This one said one of the problems with boycotting, we, as in Black people, don't do it long enough to create real change. And this is another conversation because people who have been commenting on that videos of people saying we need to boycott Target are saying, how long do we need to boycott Target till you guys come back and start shopping there again? Because anytime this boycott thing just comes up, it feels like we just do it to a certain point and roll back, like we don't do it again. Like, how far is this going to go? Are you guys going to see this through, or it's just something for the front and all? Other people are talking about writing out the list of big companies that are like rolling back their DEI and just boycotting them, and people are like, boycotting all these brands for now is not going to be something possible, but we can just pick one brand as a scapegoat. This person said Target is pulling the Bláck product off the shelf. They don't want us there. Like, this comment is actually under the video of a creator who went to Target because she couldn't believe that for real they are like slashing the price and just putting it on sale and just wanting to get rid of black businesses. And she went there to go confirm herself to see that they are actually pushing all of this product out because they don't want to have anything to do with Black people. This new president just got in a few days ago, and it feels like everything is just like going downhill. Let me hear what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one.